What's going on, guys? It's Peter here from Untamed Outdoorsman, and we got the new kayak building. So this is going to be just basic overview video, but like we said before, this is a pretty rare kayak right now. It's a native Titan Propel 12. These kayaks are super hard to get in the nation right now. We managed to get our hands on one, and this is going to be my personal kayak build for you guys. So hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into it. We'll start at the front. Basic, just one handle for loading, unloading, carrying, whatever you want to do. On the sides here are actually two rod tip covers. So there are slots for you can put your rods in, and in the back there's a little piece for it to hold the butt end of the rod. You'll see back there when we get there. So this is a front hatch, and it's super big. A lot of room inside of it. As you can see, it goes all the way back to the inside of the boat. And this right here is actually the rudder, which we'll be installing later. And we'll show you guys how we do that. So the big thing for these boats is they are actually pedal driven. So this is a pedal drive kayak. This is the Propel system that Nader offers. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. Me and Connor did some super big kayak upgrades based off our last ones, which were the Pelican Catch 120s. But as you can see, this boat is pretty big. It's not as long as Connor's. This is only 12 feet long, but it is 39 inches wide. So it's a couple inches bigger than Connor's width-wise. And as you can see, this thing is actually massive in the tank well. So pedal drive sits in this slot here once you pull this cover. And that's the pedal drive unit down there with the prop indexer. Next, we go on to just the basic stuff. Scupper plugs, which are huge, by the way, in this boat. And they just sit right in here. I read some stuff online that if you don't push these down far enough, it tends to leak a little bit in the footwell. But I'll get that figured out. And then we got this beast of a seat. It's huge. I actually already sat in this thing, and it's super comfortable. But as you can see, it stays on the kayak full time, so you never have to take it off. It actually screws onto these rail system they got mounted down here. And we got a lot of storage on this thing. Under here, I'd say probably at least 6 3700 size boxes could probably fit down here. You got room for a 3600 on the back here, and you got room for a 3600 over here on the side. And then on this side, as I'll show you, it's got room for your pliers holders or donkey leash, stuff like that. Anything you want to hold over there, maybe a scale even. I don't know how big that is. If you want to come over here, you'll actually see this is the rudder system. So this is your steering handle, and this handle controls the rudder, which is mounted in the back of the boat, and that's how you turn on the water with the Propel system. Helps you track left and right. Over there you got a molded cup holder and a molded rod holder for when you're unhooking fish that you catch. And then pretty much the length of this kayak, you got this nice C-channel rail. This will be perfect for mounting fish finders, stuff like that. Anything that has the rail system accessory, you can slide it on and mount it up. You got these nice handles all the way around. They're actually rubberized, like a BMX style handle here. You got 2 on the back, 4 on the sides. And this thing is not the lightest unit, but I can tell you what, these handles are very sturdy. So just coming back here, this is your tank well. It's actually pretty massive. Back here, like most kayaks, you get a bungee system. This is for when you put your tackle and stuff back here, your rod holders, whatever. And this is your dry hatch storage, another one that goes into the back of the boat. So another feature on the seat I forgot to mention before is the base actually has a drain plug. So if you get water in the base of this thing, because it is hollow, you can actually unscrew this and drain the water out of it, which is a super cool feature. So then coming back up to these rail mounts, these are the spots where you put your rod butt when you lay them into the rod holders up front. You just put it in here and then just wrap that bungee around. It's super nice. And one of the big things about the natives too is you don't need the paddle obviously all the time because you have the pedal drive system. So what they do is they mold these pieces in here, and these actually fit your paddles. So there's one for each side, and the paddle just locks right into these holders that they give you standard on the boat when you buy it. Super cool. It's nice to have them out of the way so it's not just dangling around while you're fishing. And then you come back here. This is the rudder system. This is what actually turns, the cables are driven to the steering handle back here and turns left and right when you use the handle and the pedal drive. And then the very back of the boat, you got a spot to mount like a micro power pole, or you could do like a torpedo motor or some sort of stuff like that. Eventually this might get used. I'm not saying for sure because I'm not really that interested in it right now, but maybe in the future you might see a power pole back here. It's possible, depending on how the fishing season goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You got one drain plug on the back, like just like your seat. And yeah, this thing is super, super nice. Very wide kayak, very long, still 12 feet. But yeah, if you like the video, just let us know what you want to see in the comments for these builds coming up. I know we got some big stuff coming up. We had mentioned that Lowrance unit, that's going to be mounted on this thing. But yeah, if you want to see more of this stuff, just like, comment, subscribe. Also, you can email us if you're looking to get any information on stuff from us. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.